Let's explore Kutty's eighth principle: begging is despicable. Here's a brief story illustrating this value. Once upon a time, in a beautiful village, there lived a little sparrow named Sam. Sam was very lazy and didn't like working for his food. Instead, he often went to other animals and begged them for seeds, crumbs, and berries. One sunny morning, Sam saw a hardworking ant carrying a grain of wheat to its home. Sam flew down and said, "Ant, please give me some of your food. It's so tiring to find food for myself." The ant looked at Sam and replied, "I've worked hard to gather this food for the winter. Why don't you try finding some for yourself? It's not as hard as you think." But Sam just shrugged and flew off, saying, "Why should I work when I can just ask others?" Next, Sam flew to a squirrel who was gathering nuts. He asked the squirrel, "Please, squirrel, give me some of your nuts. It's easier for me to beg than to collect food." The squirrel shook its head and said, "I gather these nuts so I won't go hungry in winter. You should start gathering food too, Sam, or you might struggle later." But Sam ignored the advice and kept begging from others. Days went by, and as summer turned to autumn, the leaves started falling, and food became harder to find. Soon, winter arrived, and the ground was covered in snow. The ant and the squirrel had plenty of food stored up in their homes, but Sam had nothing. He went from one animal to another, asking for food, but they were busy keeping themselves warm and fed. Cold and hungry, Sam finally realized his mistake. He understood that begging was not only shameful but also kept him from taking care of himself. He decided that as soon as spring arrived, he would work hard and gather his own food. And when spring came, Sam kept his promise. He gathered seeds, worms, and berries, and soon he had plenty to eat. He never begged again and even helped other birds when they needed it. The moral of the story is begging is despicable, and it is better to work hard and take care of yourself. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more meaningful stories with important life lessons.